Okay, so for this one, actually we've already have this yesterday, pero let's just dig deeper for this presentation. By the way, good morning for all of you. So for this presentation, we have here in Unit 3 the value of human knowledge. So the objective for this presentation is that we have to understand the difference between facts and opinions, separate factual situations from non-factual situations, and then discover the significance of philosophizing and finding truth. Wait lang, let me just set this to do not disturb. And then determine the errors of reasoning in order to realize the truth. So, as you can see, the learning targets for these units will give us 2 minutes to go through them silently, and then just let me know if you have questions. So listed here are what we expect everyone to do as part of our values and attitudes integration. And then let's give the class 2 minutes to go through them silently, and then let me know if you have any question. So as you can read here, you should be able to develop comfortability in being asked and asking questions. Because sometimes we all have triggers whenever we are being asked or whenever we ask questions. So maybe right after this presentation, you'll feel more comfortable of facing such discourse later on in your life. Because after this, we should understand, and accept being wrong, develop openness to new perspectives, and challenge our own beliefs or assumptions, and then infer from logical points of view and imbibe the habit of providing evidence and criteria in analyzing situations. So for this lesson, our logical investigation, let me present this slide, the enthymeme. Okay, we've encountered this yesterday. So in the previous units, we learned that an argument is composed of a set of arguments and conclusions. Kahapon we talked about that. So logic uses arguments to arrive at the truth. That is why if your argument is not logical, we cannot say that what you are saying is a complete truth. Diba? So logic uses arguments to arrive at the truth. So kung hindi siya logical, maaring hindi siya totoo. So in training yourself to think logically, you should be able to identify enthymemes or those arguments with a missing premise. So for example, this statement right here, Alan loves buying expensive coffee. Therefore, he is rich. So if we are going to dissect the three premises, so for premise 1, nawawala siya. We only have the statement, Alan loves expensive coffee. And then the conclusion, therefore, he is rich. So what is missing here? Pwede nating sabihin na, oh nga, paano mo nasabing mayaman siya dahil lang kaya niyang bumili ng expensive coffee. 'Di ba? So, anong pwede nating ilagay? So, we can say, all those who buy expensive coffee are rich. Yun yung premise nating isa. So, lahat ng bumibili ng mahal na kape ay mayaman. Therefore, si Alan ay mayaman kasi kaya niyang bumili ng expensive coffee. Diba? So, when we do arguments, kapag hindi kompleto yung argument ng isang tao, we ask them Kaya nga sabi natin kanina dun sa isang goal is to be comfortable of being asked or being questioned. Kasi maybe sometimes your premise or your conclusion is not complete. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo sa defense natin, minsan, tatanungin ni teacher, how are you able to arrive with your conclusion na ganito, ganyan? Samantalang wala ka namang data to prove that. So, ang tawag natin dun ay enthymemes. Next, this statement. Of course, JR got the job. All men got the job. Ito. So, ang nawawala ay yung premise to. All men got the job. Sabi niya yung pinaka-vague or pinaka-general. Itong part na to. Tapos, kinongclude niya agad na si JR ay nakuha yung trabaho. So, anong missing doon? Hindi natin alam ngayon kung ito bang si JR ay babae o lalaki. So, pwede natin ilagay sa premise 2 will be JR is a man. That's why JR got the job. Kasi oo nga naman, kung si JR ay babae, pag halimbawa ang pangalan niya pala ay Jenny Rose, then you cannot say that JR is a man. So, kailangan masabi natin na si JR ay lalaki para makonclude natin na si JR nakuha niya yung trabaho. Next example. All members of this family are thieves, magnanakaw, and you are a member of this family. So, wala siyang conclusion. So, all members of this family are thieves. You are a member of this family. So, anong conclusion natin? Therefore, ay magnanakaw ka. Lahat ng membro ng pamilyang to ay magnanakaw. Membro ka ng pamilyang ito. So, ikaw, magnanakaw ka din. Okay? So, that's how we logically explain our premises and our conclusion. So, we call this Aristotelian logic. So, the process of making conclusion from the set of premises is called argumentation, yung sabi natin kanina. And arguments are essential part of logic, which is, we know that logic is another branch of philosophy. So, this process, Aristotelian logic revolves around 3 mental operations. As what we have wrote yesterday, number 1 is the simple apprehension, and then the judgment and reasoning. For the simple apprehension, this is the process of grasping an idea into the mind. Tatanggap lang natin siya. Okay? But for the judgment, we connect, take note, we connect one idea to the other. And then, for the reasoning naman, we collects and connects propositions in order to prove something to be true. That's why, if you can notice in your research, there is what we call the research gap. Okay? May sinasabi, dun tayo sa simple apprehension, may sinasabi yung isang study na ganito. Okay? Halimbawa yung study ng grade 12 about, what you call that? Yung economic status affects the academic performance of the students. And then the other claims that the economic status of the parents affects the career choice of the students. Now, if we create a judgment, we connect it to one another. Okay. So, if the economic status affects the academic performance, therefore, yung academic performance din ang pwedeng mag-predict sa career choices ng isang bata or ng isang estudyante. And then, we create the reasoning. So, the career choices of a student is intercorrelated to their academic performances, which is later influenced by the economic status of their parents. So we call that Aristotelian logic. One missing premise can affect the conclusion. Okay? Or one missing premise can also affect the other premise that we have. That is why we have to have the step, no? Simple apprehension, judgment, and reasoning. Hindi lang basta ngaw-ngaw ng ngaw-ngaw. Okay? Dapat meron siyang process. So, that is for our logical investigations. So, if you have any questions, you can message me. No? I will send a question guide for all of you. Thank you so much for listening for this lecture. However, stand by for the next lecture.